Hello Sagittarius. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. Some of you may have been in a situationship. Others of you, this could be a very strong connection, a very strong bond. And you know there's something special there, but no one's really speaking up. Wow, you have a lot of strong feelings and emotions coming from the other side of, we have betrayal here as well, and differences in beliefs. My method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that we need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Oh boy. All right, we have love here as well. Very mixed emotions. It's been topsy-turvy. There's been a lot of ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster ride. First card is the strongest. We have here Justice, followed by Beliefs. Then we have Betrayal, Hearth and Home, Sensitivity, Sensuality. So somebody here may be highly sensitive in this connection right now, very touchy-feely. We also have Compassion, Selfhood, Love, and then we have Victim under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. And these feelings could be vice versa because of the intensity of these cards. My dear Sagittarius, things have changed and I see things differently now. There's a part of me that wants to make things right because they were not. In this connection, all I was doing was taking and taking. I was not giving as much. And now I see that there was a lot of inequalities, and I want to fix that. I want to be that person who can be there for you and be that person that can make you feel at ease, feel at home. But creating a better balance is challenging for me. I don't know how to fix what I've done, but I do know that I want to treat you better. Because the things that I have said and done before, they were very unfair. It was only one-sided. And now I want to be a better person for you. I understand that in this connection, you and I have our differences. We think very differently. Our mindsets are different. We were born and brought up in very different environments. Yes, we do have some commonalities, but the differences sometimes have pushed us apart. And that's what I feel now. My beliefs versus your beliefs, us not being on the same page. How is this connection to move forward if we are not on the same page? I do believe that in this connection, there are certain things that I feel very strong about. And it's because I was born and brought up in this way, my youth, my adulthood, recently, whatever I have been through, it has turned me into what I am now. And what I am now is someone who has very firm beliefs. It's hard for me to go against what my family says, what my friends say, what my society says. This is the way things have always been. And this is why I feel so true and so holding on to it steadfast. But this broke you. And because of me not being and behaving the way that you wanted me to, the way you thought I would, that has caused a sense of betrayal now. I have betrayed you. And it's because you thought I was someone who I really wasn't. I am someone different. You thought you knew me, but it's like you never really knew me at all. A lot of things have happened. A lot of things could have happened in this connection, but they did not. The fact that you and I, we are quite different. We are so different. It's hard for me to be on the same page as you so that you and I can gel and resonate easily together. I do find that difficult. I also feel that in this connection, I have said certain things and I've done certain things. And now there's a lack of trust and a lack of faith. In you, I had found this wonderful, caring person, someone who I can rely on, put my head into your lap and not be afraid. You guide me home, and when I'm cold, you make me warm. All of these things that I have gone through, I do believe that for some reason you have come into my life. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. And I do feel this pull towards you. Sensuality. This feeling of being so close, yet so far. You are very alluring, very tempting, tantalizing. Everything that you do, that you say, your charm, your charisma, your personality, your character, your charm. All of this is tempting. And you can be so seductive, but you don't even have to try. You are just that. You are very gorgeous, very beautiful. And because of this, I have taken advantage of you. I know you had a different impression of me, and now things have changed. And I have this sense of sympathy, empathy, and compassion for you. Because I see where you're coming from. You didn't come from this place before. You only changed after what happened between us. And because of what happened, now you seem to be very much on your own. That's what it seems to be for me. I see you as someone who is on your own. You're self-reliant, self-sufficient, independent. You don't need anybody. You don't need me. And your heart is very guarded. It was never like this before. But now it's as if you're once bitten, twice as shy kind of situation. You don't trust anybody anymore with your heart because of the betrayal that took place between me and yourself. Do I love you? Yes, I do. I have this unconditional love for you. And even though I've treated you badly and poorly, I still love you. As strange as that sounds, as sick as that sounds. My heart for you, it does bleed. And I miss you because I love you. This love is sacred, it's pure, it's true. The kind that is unconditional, no matter what you do. Overall, I do feel that in this connection, there is a sense of victimization. I made you the victim. I took advantage. I overindulged. And I used and misused and reused. And it doesn't really make you feel so good. I realize now that in this connection, there is a sense of victimization. And that can no longer be. I took you for granted. Your love, your talent, your beauty. I took everything for granted because I thought it would just be here one day, gone the next, but now no, you've stayed in my heart. And that is the reason why I want to make things right. The impression that I had of you, Sagittarius, before was different. But time has changed me and the way I think about this connection, the way I think about you. I realize now that yes, I do want to be with you. But I can only do that if I treat you like an equal. If I give you the treatment that you deserve. The equal right that you deserve. And not just be the one that's always taking and taking while you are just giving and giving. I do this now because I've realized that I do love you. All right. Sagittarius. A lot is going on. You guys at some point in time may have been close. Things changed. Somebody here has belief-related issues. Belief could be a different background, racial background, religious background, some type of a difference that exists between the both of you that has caused this problem. But the problem was caused because somebody here was not truly telling the other what they were feeling on the inside. It almost came as a shock to one of you that, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is how you've actually been thinking the entire time while we were in this connection or in the situationship. So I do see that here, especially with the beliefs followed by the betrayal card. Beliefs and betrayal. There's something here to do with tradition, beliefs, the way one views this connection, the way it should be, and how it just didn't turn out the way that one had thought because then somebody here betrayed the other. Also, we have a very serious card here, victimization. Somebody here does feel victimized. You may feel used, like physically used. This talks about emotional, psychological manipulation also. It could also be sexual manipulation, hopefully not. But it does talk about victimizing somebody, and somebody here in this connection feeling victimized, being taken for granted. Somebody here overindulged. They just kept taking and taking. Now, which is why, yes, this person wants to make things right because they know they've screwed up. All right. Let's have a look at some more decks. The next deck I'm going to have a look at, that one is the Lover's Path Tarot. So with this deck, I look into any type of situation that may have occurred in the first place a while ago where things may have been okay in this connection, but then things changed. Things got really bad. So what really happened in this person's mind? Some people may know, maybe they did tell you, but the majority of the people out there, they don't say. They just kind of ghost you. So this is for those of you who may have had a lack of closure. You may have been ghosted. The connection between the both of you may have decreased in terms of communication. So you really wonder, you know, where are you? And why did this connection turn out the way that it did? We have here the 3 of Coins. Also, this particular deck I read in the reverse. 3 of Coins and 2 of Staves. All right. So here, this talks about wanting to build something, manifestation and construction. But we're reading the reverse. So then this would talk about destruction and not really construction, not really wanting to manifest and not really wanting to build at some point in time. Things started to change. Why was that? This person started to feel that they had this need to recheck plans for expansion in this connection. Were they even practical or not? Were they realistic? It was time to confer with those who may be more experienced. So this means that certain things happen in this connection. This person that you're dealing with may have thought that they had it all, they knew it all. But then reality struck and they realized that, you know what, I can't deal with this on my own. I can't do this by myself. I need some advice. So they took advice, but who did they take this advice from? Now, some people give great advice that is very advantageous to us, right? And then some people give advice, but it might not be the best advice for us in that particular situation. You are dealing, Sagittarius, with somebody who changed their ideas and their opinions based on what somebody else told them. And it does appear that when you had that betrayal, their behavior was in such a way that it was very, very unexpected. And where did that feeling come from? It wasn't from their own mind. It was because somebody else influenced them. That's what you have here. Now, some people are biased, right? People that give opinions. Some people are non-biased. So this is a problem. This person may have gone to somebody who might have just been jealous, for example. And they're like, well, you know what? It's not working out for me in my life. Why should I give you good advice? I want to see you rot just like I am. That happens. It's very, very common. People are not happy when they see happy people these days. That's just the way it is. That's evil. That's not good. You do happy, you be happy, you give happy. Everything needs to be happy in order for happiness to be around you, for positivity to be around you. Whoever this person went to, those particular people or that one individual either did it deliberately or they just didn't have any idea and they just gave the wrong information, in the sense that from their point of view, they gave right information, but it's not applicable to Sagittarius. Sometimes we give advice, people take it, and it might not be the right thing for them. They could have had a better option. But this person has limitations. They don't know too many people. And they didn't want to tell their story to too many people and get advice because they don't want to show the whole world what their issues are. We have here also the 2 of Staves. The 2 of Staves here, it talks about, again, very much construction, partnership, ideas, wanting to bring things and build things together. But here it talks about a venture, or rather a partnership that had started and then lost momentum after a promising start. So things may have seemed that they were great in the beginning, but then it lost momentum. Why? Because this person didn't know where this relationship was headed. You may have known, you might have had an idea, but you see, for yourself and for this person to resonate, you need to have the same ideas, the same goals, the same ambitions, with the same outcome. And that wasn't the case. Here, there was a situation where the both of you had started off, but then your views and ideas, and remember you had the beliefs card, your beliefs turned out to be slightly different, if not very much. Now we also have here disappointments in this type of a connection, feeling frustration and even impatience, and needing help. So they were frustrated and they were very impatient because they wanted to move forward in this connection. But remember, the plans were they were impractical, right? They were not very much realistic. Usually that happens when somebody is all talk and no action. And sometimes somebody may even take action, but the action is not truly applicable. Like a solution needs to be found, but somebody really hasn't understood the problem. That's something that happened here, which is why this person had to talk to other people. So you do have a situation here, Sag, where you may have been with somebody who really was very unsure about themselves. They didn't know how to move forward in this connection to make you a happy partner. And for that reason, they tried to get some help from outside based on what they thought would be, the best option, the best idea. But it might have backfired. For some of you, you might resonate with that. Let me know in the comments below. All right. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. So with this deck, I look into any actions, any plans, any intentions that your person of interest may have. Interesting. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, High Priestess. Interesting. There is struggle, there's no doubt about that. In this connection, it's not an easy connection. It can be easy, but the circumstances, I'm seeing the word circumstances, the circumstances around this connection are creating some problems. Here we have the Ten of Swords. At some point in time, your person of interest may have left for some lands in the sense they had left for a distance. They had left emotionally and physically. They were not in your life. And what ended up happening is that they realized that the grass was not greener on the other side. They thought they could have better opportunities somewhere else. That's what ended up happening. But then they realized, no, it was my Sag all along. Right now, they're in a state of kind of like reevaluating their life and thinking, what can they do to move forward? However, they find it difficult in moving forward, especially with the Ten of Wands, where this individual wants to move forward, but there are many, many things holding them down, holding them back. There's burdens, restrictions, constraints, problems, tasks that need to be fulfilled. This person is completely overwhelmed with so many things that are going on in their life right now. They can't really dedicate their time, energy, and effort to you. In addition to you being something or a situation that has become very overwhelming, they have many, many other problems right now. And this could be financial related, family related, health related, all that kind of stuff. But there's a whole lot of things here, and this individual is just not able to give you that time, energy, and effort that you need, that you truly deserve. We also have here the High Priestess. They have a plan. They know what they want. However, one of the issues here is it's very difficult for them to move forward. It's as if they know a few secrets, they know a few things, they can predict the future, but they're not really saying anything. It's because they have doubt. They're not 100% sure. So they stay quiet. They don't know where this relationship is headed, so they stay quiet. One of the intentions they have here with the Two of Wands is they have finally made their mark. Their decision now, they've put their foot down and that's it. They want to date you. They want to be with you. They want to pursue a connection with you. They have finally made that decision. And going forward here with the Empress right underneath, the decision is to be with somebody like you who is all of the best qualities, who has the best qualities of all of the queens in the suites. This individual thinks of you as somebody who is very fertile, and fertile doesn't have to be just as one's womb. It could be that there's a lot of potential growth, prosperity, adoption, having pets, having plants, creating a home, things like that. It's a lot of growth and prosperity. Also a lot of abundance. This person does feel that there's a lot of abundance that they can gain from you, but the gain here is in a good way. They appreciate you. They admire you. The only thing is they really fear the way that they treated you, and they find it difficult approaching you, which is also very overwhelming for them. Even their feelings and emotions are overwhelming them. They see you as a long-term thinker, somebody who is a planner, somebody who is very, very loving and caring, very nurturing in a way. We also have here the overall arching theme, Five of Pentacles. So here with the Five of Pentacles, it does talk about how in this connection, whatever has happened has created slightly some kind of problems. You may have been talking to this person. I've seen this card actually almost act like a victim card. And even if you, Sagittarius, have reached out to this person, they're playing the victim. Even if you have talked to them, they still feel neglected. They still feel rejected. Yes, they are feeling this, but it doesn't mean that you've actually done this to them. That's a difference. I have seen often that this card, even if somebody is giving them a lot of attention, it does also show that there's a sense of emotional sterility. This person is very sterile when it comes to giving emotions. They don't feel like they have enough. They don't feel that they have what it takes to be with somebody like you, to give you what it is that you deserve. They feel that you deserve better, and they are unable to give that to you because they themselves don't have it in them to give. It's really tough, some of these cards. It does talk a lot about thought and understanding where they stand, but also you have some really good cards here that talk about what they want, what they truly desire. And with the Empress here, definitely we do have that. This person they definitely want you. And they look at you as somebody who is just the most gorgeous thing on planet Earth, if not beyond. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this one. And do I see them here making a move towards you? Not really. They're trying to like fix themselves first, but they definitely have intention. Their intention is truly to be with someone like you. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right, we have here yes, followed by reconsider. Perfect timing. No. Yeah, no helpful people, for sure. For sure. You Can't trust people. Cross-watcher, be careful who you trust. All right. So, Sag, we have a situation here where some of you have some type of a thought or an idea or a question. The answer to that is yes. It's a positive. However, whatever type of situation you're going through, the angels here, and these messages are brought to you by archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. They are saying to reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do in this connection. So think about it twice. Don't rush into it. Think long and hard, and be sure that when you make a decision or make a stand, that you really feel it, right? You really are not just doing it out of the feeling of being overwhelmed or extremely emotional. You have to think about it logically. And whatever does happen will happen in divine timing, perfect timing. I know that's always hard to hear, but only the divine knows when the time is right and when somebody deserves somebody like us, right? People deserve each other sometimes, and some people don't deserve each other. Sometimes we get warnings. We see people cheating on us. We catch them red-handed. What is that? Yes, the heart is broken, but that is also the universe's way of giving you a warning that, look at this. Look, I'm showing you this. This was going on behind your back. Do you really want to be with somebody like this? So there's certain things sometimes that happen in divine timing and perfect timing when we have to reconsider certain things that are happening in our life. How are we going to be making those decisions? We have no with an exclamation mark, and then right after that we have helpful people. So this actually reads as no helpful people. What does that mean? There are some people that you may be going to or trusting. I'm getting the number 2 to 3 people. And these people you truly cannot trust. No, they are not helpful people. These people are the type that spread rumors. I'm getting the word rumors. I'm getting the word jealousy. They spread rumors and they are jealous. And for that reason, if anybody, even yourself, cross-watcher, if you are getting advice from other people, you definitely have to be very careful who you are confiding in. People are not happy to see happy people on average these days. It's terrible. We should be happy. But when people are miserable, misery loves company, right? They want to see other people in that same state and they want to bring people down. Not everybody's like this. There's a few people like this, and unfortunately we get caught with those few people. It's because when you're in a happy state, or when you're in a state of wanting to have help, you will go to anybody, honestly. You will go to those type of people that you never even thought you'd make friends as, and sometimes those people really do turn out the best. But there's some people out there in your life that are not very trustworthy, so just be very, very careful. We also have here, meditation brings answers. And then we have here, listen to your intuition. So there's a question being asked here. And this is your question, Sagittarius. You're questioning and you're meditating. And you should meditate and you should pray to the divine. And we have here just who we call the one source, the one God of this particular universe. And you pray to that God and you ask the questions. Ask the questions that you need answers to, and you will be given those answers intuitively in your mind. Sometimes in your mind, sometimes you will see it on a billboard. I've experienced this. A lot of people have too. You see certain things, you hear certain things, and that particular moment when you see it or hear it, it just makes sense to only you. Only you can understand it. It only makes sense to you, nobody else. So do pay attention and listen to your intuition. And don't listen to other people anymore in this case. If you do, make sure you truly, truly believe them and you trust them. Here we also have the overall arching theme, there's something better. This, usually to me, it talks about how in this connection, there is something better in this connection where the connection may become a better connection, or there is someone better. So that means somebody brand new may be coming into your life, which is excellent. And that's about it, guys. It is a good reading. There is a little bit of waiting here, and there's a lot of trust related issues, okay? You got to be careful who you trust, who you talk to. Be around positive people that are giving you positive energy, because when you're around people who are jealous, it really does bring you down. Not only do they physically act like a vampire, but they spiritually, like they're spiritual vampires. That's what they call them, right? That's kind of what they are. And that's your reading, guys. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Also, for those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio. I have spiritual related videos there, spiritual connections, advice on relationships, some videos I have of that. And there was another one that I had posted a while ago now that is all about negative energies, what and who are negative energies. And hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, I will be posting up something new. I know it's been a while, and I was very ill in terms of bronchitis. A lot of you know that. Just kept coming and coming. It wasn't going away. So now that that's clear, yay, I'll be able to hopefully put something up soon. All right, you all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.